Hello everybody, welcome back to another reaction and analysis. Today's a little bit special in that it is my birthday, and I just happened to have found that the Bass Gang, they were releasing a video at 1 o'clock today, which is approximately, 30-40 minutes ago. And so I decided, hey, let's listen to this and react to it in real time. So obviously I can't do real time because I was listening to it at 1:30, but I had to set up my video and do everything else. And so here I am. This will be a second listen through and a little bit more intentional this time. We will be listening to Mad World by the Bass Gang featuring Elliott Robinson. And I'll give you a link below if you haven't seen the video. Please check that out first and then watch this reaction video. So no punches hold. I'm just going to listen through and see what I can pick up on, and we'll talk through it together. Here we go. And don't mind the sound, it's a very busy day today upstairs. Wow, what a really great way to start. So we have every bass on every note, right? We have D, and then we have something like that. And so that suspension, walking down that bass line and keeping those upper, almost like guitar stuff that's happening in the voices on the do's. Very nicely done. Amazing. We all know their voices already, and if you don't know, we have, let's see here if I can pull this back a little bit. So we have everyone on a bass note. So D, C, B flat, and so that is actually a suspension. Let's see if I can get in the right octave. Yeah, really good choice right there. And this arrangement, I believe, is by Tomi P. So amazing work. I really like it. Great setup. It really sets the mood to have it kind of sit in the middle and low, and then we have these high notes that come out, and I'm almost certain that this part opens up even more afterwards. It's very typical of to have that. Not, I wouldn't say typical, but I would say it's predictable in our mind that we're expecting something else, maybe a lack of bass that occurs immediately afterwards. So let's see. Yeah, great work. So we have where those notes right there, and those two notes, D and F, if you can see it on the keyboard here. It's a little high, so you can't, it's off the keyboard now, or off my keyboard at least. And then we have all the way down to a unison. So the unification, what we love about unison is that those different timbres, when they all come together, you have an increase in dynamic, increase in color, because everyone is singing with their own voice, but they're singing on the same fundamental pitch. And what that does is that combination really increases the tonal colors of the ensemble. This is the reason why we love choral ensembles, why we love orchestras, doubling, having the French horn double the clarinets, or having the trumpets double with the flutes, or double with the oboe. It's just, it gives it a different instrument, or a different feel in the instrument, as well as timbre. So here we go. Let's pull back just a little bit and listen to that.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces.
Yeah, a nice tension build up there and a crescendo into nothing. So all the way, and then you have al niente. And then with Elliott Robinson by himself, right? So let's pull back a little bit there. I like the high, is that a D6?
Faces,
D5.
worn out places, worn out faces.
So we have, and then, sorry, let's go to the right octave. I'm using a 61 key keyboard here. Very Bach approach, right? So we have that E diminished. This is what it sounds like here, which can be an A, a flat 9. But actually, because Bobby is singing D down here, or that suspension is very, very, very important, and it relaxes into a D minor.
Bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere.
Yeah, really nice, guys. I think I hear some really, really low notes there. So that G minor, or is it a G minor? Yeah, G major. Yeah, so we have very nice.
Their tears are filling up their glasses. No expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. I find it kinda fun.
I like that. It's almost like when I hear pitches like that where they drop off all the bass, it's almost like having a light turn on in a really dark room and you don't know what's going on, and you have that. That perfect fourth. So there's a lot of tension here, even between a perfect interval, because you have all this build up at the very right before it.
I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to tell. When people run in circles, it's a very,
Yeah, amazing, amazing work. The cool thing about all their voices is that what they're doing is they're passing off the solo almost as if this idea of multiple personalities, multiple thoughts, multiple feelings, multiple emotions, really, really going through each narrative here. Like each person has their own timbre, has their own story. So we have the amazing Elliott Robinson here, really, really holding down that C2, I believe. And then different timbres each time.
Funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard
really,
to
really,
tell you.
really good use of
I find
sound.
it hard to tell. When people run in circles, it's a very, very.
Yeah, and then we have the Elliott singing a G1. So all the way down to a D1. And it touches it just a little bit right there, but it stays on, and the pitch is very, you realize the pitch. And I just realized that I stopped on this really, really cool frame right here. So very nice. I like it. Let's keep going. Yeah, I'm really, use of that major chord. And this cluster of tones, and I believe there's a D1 as well. So there's so much tension, so much. Think of an organ, right? You have these combination tones of a pedal organ can really drive that subharmonic, a natural subharmonic, due to combination tones, and that really adds the bass without truly singing a low bass. So if we are doing D1 and G1, if it's in there, then that technically means that we are probably getting like a G -1 in terms of what we are feeling. Not necessarily here, but what we're feeling. So let's move on.
Children waiting for the day we feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. I feel the way that every child should sit and listen, see.
Yeah, very cool there. It's almost as if we are modulating somewhere else. Let's see if we can get that modulation. I believe that's where it's going, and let's see where it ends up. So that's D, F, G.
Went to school and I was very nervous.
So we almost feel like we're in a major lift here on F major. So let's see if how far it goes, and then we'll backtrack a little bit.
No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me.
Yeah, really great choice there, Tommy. So going to that B flat, and then C. So that flat 6, I love that flat 6. And then we kind of hanging out. So where are we going to go from here? Is it going to go back to D or somewhere else? Let's backtrack a little bit. There was a chord in there that I really enjoyed. I think it was right before this, so let's go back a little bit further. Right about here.
Children waiting for the day we feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. I feel the way that every child should.
Really nice there. Instead of going dum 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 dum, Peter is going da da da. So there's a lot of tension because that 2 we don't know where it's going to lead. It's da 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 dum as opposed to da dum. So cool. So we have a 2 something going on there, like a. I kind of want to figure this out now, but I won't take your time too much on that.
Went to school and I was very nervous.
So it almost feels like we're going somewhere that with those alter tones. Yeah, really good, great work. So I'm hearing some sort of like F sharp to G movement there. Cool.
Cause no one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me.
So nice C5.
I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad.
So this is a really cool part. I like how it switches between major and minor, right? So we're going to this C minor feel here.
The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very...
Yeah, so that major minor, it's like, so we have almost like we have that something going on there with that high C. I need to double check on that.
I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world.
Yeah, so there's that major, right? So it's almost like there's a whole cluster of major, minor stuff going on. Yeah, really good use of all those tones. And it's pretty epic, I believe. Just the amount of stacking that's able to go on here.
It's a very, very mad world. Mad,
Is that what that is?
mad world.
And we're on a major chord with a C1. Wow, that's crazy. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, whatever that is. So great work, guys. I am so impressed. I love the complexity. I love the video, the color scheme, the choices of voices, the different types of voices on different parts, as well as the percussion. I can't. I'll have to defer to you guys on this. Is this vocal percussion, or is this edited, like sampled vocal percussion, or is it an actual percussion that's used? So I can't really tell, and you never know. Sometimes, I've done it before where I'll edit my own sample and then put it in a sampler and kind of mess with some of the phasing, some of the filters and everything, and it comes out really nice. So if I can get some feedback on that, that'll be great. Guys, amazing work. A great use of tone, great use of storytelling, in here. This piece has always been really has like a melancholy feel to it, but there's some sense of truth that's presented as well. And I think that moment is really felt here when it teeters between the two. So we were in D minor, and so now we're going into C minor. And you have that clash between C, major, minor, almost like, and then some diminish, and then some C, some Fs, E flats. Yeah, it's some really great stuff going on there. So let's listen to this all the way to the end, and then I'm at my 20-minute mark, and we'll end there. So Thank you so much. If you haven't listened to this video, listen to it. Let's do a final listen to the end.
Birthday, happy birthday. And I feel the way that every child should sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous.
Good use of fourths and fifths.
No one knew me. Hello, teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me. Look right through me. And I find it kinda funny. I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you. I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world.
Yeah, great
It's
work,
here,
guys.
guys. May the Bass Be With You Volume 2 is finally here. Oh my god. Starting with the song Mad World featuring Elliott Robinson. It was such an honor to work with you, man. You just heard what I heard, right? I don't have to explain myself. And most of all, thank you guys for such an incredible support that we got from you. The Patreon of the Bass Gang is already up. Check the description for the link. And we also launched our official May the Bass Be With You and the Bass Gang merch. So definitely check that out. All the social medias, you know how it goes. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and may the bass be with you.
Alright, well, there you have it. So, guys, amazing work. Tomi, thank you so much for this amazing work. That changed right there. It goes... I'm hearing that... So go into like a D, a 5. So almost like we're going to a G minor or G major in there, and then it goes back to D minor. So very good use. Thank you so much. Hopefully I was able to capture whatever the essence of this piece. Great use. Oh, look, looks like Logic is still wanting to move on here. Let's go and stop you. And so I love the use of color. I love the use of text, the painting of the texts as well. And in addition to that, just the cohesiveness of the production. Let's not forget the production value that goes through this. You have to understand that each one of these voices were recorded separately and in different rooms, so they had to have had multiple takes, multiple recordings, as well as a central vision on what the tonalities were going to be, what the tone color, what the expression was going to be, because you can't fix that in post. You have to already have that in order to deliver that and shape that into its own track. So kudos to all of you. I can't wait to hear the rest of it. If you enjoyed this video, hey, like it, share it, and what I'll do is I'll react to another one. I'm a little bit biased, reactive, if that really is a thing, and that I just enjoy my bass brothers so much that I'd rather much just react to as many as I can, their music videos. But I like to do more of this for you, and if you would like to hear me or see me do more of this, please let me know. School is out, it's my birthday, and I'm just really enjoying my time, so I hope that I was able to deliver something to you. Leave a message in the comments, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you so much. Have a good one.